So back in 1960s, when Subaru was first founded in 1953, Subaru unveiled one of the ugliest vehicles in the market, but it's come a long way since. But now in 1997, Subaru unveiled a brand new station wagon, crossover, um, SUV type vehicle for more rugged, new transportation, competing against the Toyota and going against Honda. Unveiling the new Subaru Forester in its line in 1997, now Subarus came a long way with a brand new generation Subaru Forester. Say hello to the 2019 Subaru Forester. This is a brand new fifth generation Subaru Forester. So this is the very first of the fifth generation. So it came a long way since. So over here, what they have changed up here in this brand new generation coming over to the front. So over to the front, this has a brand new facelift for 2019 for this fifth generation. The 2018 from the fourth generation sort of seems like the third generation Subaru Forester, which is the Forester I have. Mine's a 2012 Subaru Forester. You guys probably saw it. But this is a brand new generation, fifth gen. Has came a long way with the new facelift. We got a whopping grille covering this whole area. New headlights. You got these halogen Thomas Edison light bulbs as well. One thing I want to zonk here, well, I wish that most cars have, and this is a limited trim. So this is a limited trim, but I wish that all these trims came with fog lamps. How much are they? You know, fog lamps are not really costing us, so why do they not put fog lamps on any of the other trim levels? Base models in the limiteds don't have them, but the higher trim levels have fog lamps. So, you know, how much are they? So that's one thing I want to zonk here is what's this cone vortex in here. I want to zonk that. So yeah, so you got these steering responsive headlights. You get the halogens. Yeah, I also do love the Forester badging along the headlight housing right here. Makes it really cool silver plate right here. I love it, especially the warning headlights. Come over here to the rims. So the rims. So what you have here is a 18-inch wheel. Sorry, like a 20-inch wheel. I'm guessing. We have, and it's 22 25s, all season tires. Beautiful rims there. I love these. 225s, 60 R17 99 treadwear, and this is the Assurance all season tires. Helps you go great with off-roading and just running around in the mountains. Interior. So trunk space. Obviously, all Foresters have really good trunk space in here. Over here, it's 70 cubic feet of trunk space, that's a nice bang for the buck if you want to put suitcases, go put hiking gear, put really anything in here because you have so much room in here. With and also if you want to get groceries, that's what these will come in handy. You have 4 of them, which if you want to go grocery shopping, you put your grocery bags on these hooks. You have USB charger, cigarette lighters in here. Basically, I might want to. So yeah, this is how much room you got with all the seats folded down, so you have more cubic foot of trunk space, adding some lumber or whatever you want to put in there. Over here now, we're in the interior of this 2019 Subaru Forester. A lot of differences in the last generation Subaru Forester. Reviewing this generation Forester, I haven't really reviewed much, but this is an upgrade from my 2012 Subaru Forester, which is very outdated because it's a 2012, so it's like only 12 years old. But now in this generation Subaru Forester, we have a lot of modern amenities. What we have, so eyesight camera system. So here's the thing about eyesight camera system. Subaru unveiled this back in the 2013, but you can only get this in the higher trim level vehicles. Base model limited, back in 2013, it was you had to upgrade to a higher trim level in order to get these. What these things will do, which I'm going to show you guys in a few, is how will this thing work. So basically, since they came out with this in 2013, you know, and then obviously now 2020, they unveiled the new eyesight cameras for every single trim model, either it's base, limited, premium, touring, XT, whatever it is. You have this all standard in all Subaru base models or Subaru models in general. But over here you have same thing with SOS. So if you get into like a really bad car accident, you can press this red SOS button, infotainment thing, and say, hey, I have an emergency, come over here inside. You know? So you have these really standard climate controls, same thing with my Subaru Impreza. The only difference is they, how they're marked, the temperature gauge. That's a little different, but this is very standard. Defrosting, if your window's fogging up, which the weather is right now, unfortunately. You have this really cool 6.5-inch touchscreen. Also it has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It has a really cool auxiliary jack, which my friend here loves to put music on and connect your phone to. So yeah, you can just connect it. Also, you can charge your phone in. It's 2.1 amps of USB ports with a cigarette lighter. Same thing in here. You can keep all the loose change. Has enough room in the actual cubbies. You can keep a big bag of M&Ms or any other candies if you want it. Because you have so much room in here. Same thing. You have a cigarette lighter jack in here. You want to just put your USB stuff in there, charge your phone. But here's what I want to talk to you guys about: X mode. Well, higher trim levels have this. So X mode is basically gives courage for your all-wheel drive system. Engages your all-wheel drive system if you want to go to the mountains. You can put it on if it's snowing outside really bad. You can switch this car to snow and ice. You can go to snow and you can go to dirt and mud. You can also go to just X mode in general. That will engage your all-wheel drive system and gives it better traction, more grip. But one thing I want to zonk here, which most modern Subarus all have this, which I'm not a fan of: electronic parking brakes. I wish that those things will exist, because if something happens to a computer systems for this thing, because it's too complicated, like you literally have to take out the computers for all of that systems, replace the whole thing. Oh, and then this computer goes out, blah blah blah. And that's the thing I don't like about it, because the computer system can go haywire and causes the car to break itself. Like you can really smack on the electronic parking brake and just go on, it'll just stop the car automatically, and then it can lead to collisions and all that stuff. That's the thing I don't like about electronic parking brakes. I wish they still talked with the crank handle, which makes it a lot better though. You have a linear electronic CVT transmission, continuously variable transmission. So CVTs and automatic transmissions are completely different. CVTs are computer controlled and they don't use gears, so they're fake gears. So fake gears, if you're shifting or anything, it's a single belt around the gear. It has a gear, but has a computer controlled gear on it. So it's not an actual gear shift system, but it's a computer engaged system, which Subaru has came a long way with their CVT transmissions. Sorry, Nissan. I just have to zonk you on your CVT transmissions. I love you, Nissan. I love Japanese cars, but you're kind of lacking on your CVT transmissions. But this is what people are going for nowadays, the CVT transmission when they get a Subaru. If you want to get like the Subaru WRX or the BRZ, you still get like a 6-speed manual, but all standard cars, SUVs, Imprezas, or anything like that, are all CVT transmissions. And fun fact with my Impreza is the last generation of the 5th generation. So the 2024 is the 6th generation, which there's no longer a manual transmission for the 2024 Subaru Impreza models at all. And it's all equipped as hatchbacks now, but my Subaru Impreza in that 5th generation, basically, you have it either has a sedan or it has like a manual transmission, I think a 5 or 6 speed manual. But you know, same thing as my car. It's basically almost the same counterpart of the CVT transmission as my car. But yeah, that's what you're getting is the Lineartronic CVT transmission. I pop the hood open, and I'm gonna show you guys what we're getting. So over here, you guys want to know how to open the hood on a 2019 Subaru Forester? Well, come over here down to the below the Subaru emblem. Flip this open. Prop rod, here you go. So over here, you're exploring a 2.5 liter Subaru Boxer engine, a dual overhead cam Subaru Boxer engine, 2.5 liter, making about 182 horsepower, which that's a 0 to 60 in about 9 seconds. So that's pretty slow, but you know, that's how slow my car is. But yeah, so yeah, this is literally what your business is. You have your, and I also have the beauty cover, which I'm not a fan of beauty covers. But I just love how, I just want to take this beauty cover off so badly, but I don't want to mess with her. But yeah, this is what you're getting. But I might do a test drive. We might do a test drive on it soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, yeah. I'm gonna close this down. There we go. Well, after all, it's not a bad car. 2019 Subaru Forester. It's a lot better than my 2012 Subaru Forester, to be honest, because my Subaru has only like 120,000 miles on it, and it's like 2012, so it's, you know, 12-year-old car, but it's actually much better. The Subaru Forester gets it's good space, good handling, just really good amenities. Actually, I love in here. It's all modern, very sleek. Just yeah, overall bang for the buck. Hey, and it's only very affordable, $24,000 MSRP for this limited trim level, which is actually phenomenon. Which most cars are going for like what, $30,000-$40,000. That's kind of ridiculous because of this market. But if you want to get an affordable car like this, highly recommend getting the Subaru Forester or the Subaru Impreza or getting the Subaru Outback. I mean, they're all bang for the buck. You know, if you're looking for a reasonable price, go for these cars because these are both reasonable price for like 25 to, or if you want to get the Wilderness trim for the Subarus, those are getting about $35,000 for the Wilderness trims, which the 2019 Subaru Forester is not part of it because the Wilderness trim came out in 2022 when they unveiled that. So yeah, this is the limited trim level. Well, that's been the outro for the 2019 Subaru Forester review. Hey, is it a good bang for the buck? Absolutely yes. $24,000 is worth spending. I mean, it has really good comfort. You know, stand around, lot of leg room, knee room, basically anything surrounding it. But good bang for the buck. Highly recommend the Forester, Impreza, Legacy, or anything that's in your price range. Highly recommend getting this. If you want to enjoy comfort, going to the mountains or anything, this again. Bam. So yeah, also stay tuned for 1 year review of my Subaru Impreza since I got it. I think it's gonna go about the 29th, which is, I think that's a weekend, because last time I did it was like on May 30th. So that was around that period, so that was that weekend. But because I got my car May 23rd, which is now we're coming up to a year now. But yeah, I'm gonna do a review on that for 1 year. Just kind of show you guys all the features, all the stuff I just did for the past year. So, and explain to you what has been gone for, I mean, better understanding why it's been gone for 3 months, basically. I haven't driven in 3 months, so that really contrasts the entire, you know, time it's been off. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.